Hi, everybody. Uh, I just wanted to let you know how I'm doing. I'm in Florida, so that hurricane, whatever it's called, Idalia, I think that's the right way to say it. As you can see, I'm not in my mobile home now. I'm staying at a friend's house, um, and she's at work right now. I don't know if I'll be relocating to her daughter's apartment because it's a low flood zone, or we might just end up just staying. But it's better than the mobile home. She always says the place might fall apart because it's an old house, but it's it's sturdier. So, and Daisy's here with me. So, I've been here since probably 11 o'clock this morning because I had to go to the doctor. Um, excuse me. Because I had a few days ago, I had a emergency room situation. My temperature went up too much, so I called 911 and the doctor said they couldn't find an infection, but they checked my blood today and my white blood cell count is down, which is usual. It's going to happen in between the chemotherapy. Excuse me, low gas there. So the ER, I know I'm going back and forth, but the ER gave me intravenous antibiotics. Then they gave me a prescription of 7-day. The antibiotics are a little bit strong. Even though I take it with food, I still have a little backup, a little indigestion, but I have to wait a couple hours. I just sip water, that helps, and then after the couple hours, I take antacids so that I think that one you can't take dairy or antacids within 2 hours, or it won't absorb. So my white blood cell count is down. So when I went today, they gave me a shot. I call it a booster shot, but it boosts the white blood cell counts. That's what I call it. But I'm going to have to go if the storm doesn't knock out the power or anything. I'm going to have to go, I think, let me see. Today's Tuesday. They're closed tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Depending on how my body reacts to the shot, I might need two more shots, but I'm not sure. The last time they gave me two shots 2 days in a row. Excuse me. Might need those antacids again. But, anyways, after that, a friend took me to a friend's house with all my stuff, and Daisy's here. She's probably in the bathroom. But we've been here before. This is the place, I don't know if everybody remembers, this is the place that I stayed when I got kicked out of that apartment that I lived at. And I stayed here for 6 months until they were able to find me a trailer. So that's the only thing about mobile home life. You're the first ones that gotta go, but I'm just so grateful that I have friends who are willing to help, and I don't have to go into a shelter because that's not a good idea for me right now. They said I should stay away from the public as much as possible, and if I do go out, to wear a mask. But I'm only going to do that, go out if necessary. I'm even thinking about if I go to the bank, just go through the drive-through because they said it was pretty low, and I don't know. I'm not wearing any makeup, so I don't know. I know I don't look quite right. I think that's why. And plus, I worked a little extra trying to get myself together, and Daisy gave me, a hard time. So I was tired, but I'm in my friend's house, sheltered in place. I might or might not stay. If the rain gets too much, we might have to stay and just hunker down here. But whatever happens, I'm not in the mobile home, and I'm not in a shelter. That's like a last resort. Uh, so I hope everyone else is okay and that everyone is sheltered in place. If they're in Florida, if they've made plans, they already are. They're not. Um, what's the word? Can't think of the word. Rushing around, because I know someone who was doing that. rushing around trying to find shelter, trying to find a place because they had no backup plan whatsoever. They didn't even know what their evacuation zone was. That is bad. I mean, when I move somewhere, like mobile home, you already know, but if I move somewhere, apartment, house, wherever it is, I make sure before I even move in what my evacuation zone is. Be prepared. Make sure you have your supplies. I know I cleaned out my supplies like a few days before this. I should have done it sooner, but even if, don't do it like today because